Okay, so we've all seen what happened in Dallas, and it's horrifying, and it's gut-wrenching, and it's incredibly tragic. But the most tragic thing about it is it didn't have to happen, because it's based on a lie, okay? The shooter, Micah Johnson, the suspect said he was upset at white people. The suspect stated that he wanted to kill white people, especially white officers. Now, why would he want to shoot white people and white officers? Unless he actually believed the lie and the false narrative that's being put out there that police officers are racists that are just shooting blacks for no other reason than they're black, and the police officers are racist, and blacks are constantly gunned down by the police, and it's always black people, and et cetera, et cetera. This is a lie, okay? This is provably a lie, and this lie needs to be destroyed, because if the lie continues, we're going to see more of this, all right? So what we're going to do, this is from the Washington Post, which is not some far-right magazine. It leans left, and they put together these data points. You can basically do all kinds of different filters. So what we have, 509 people shot and killed by police, all right? So let's kind of narrow this down a little bit. We can go by state, gender, race, age, whether they have mental illness, weapon, did they have a body camera on the officer, etc. So let's look at race, okay? Of this 509 people, 238 are white. 123 are black. Okay? So, white, 238, black, 123. So far this year, twice as many whites have been killed than blacks. Twice. Hardly proof that there's some giant racist conspiracy of cops just running around gunning down blacks, right? Now, I know there are some people out there who are like, well, blacks only make up 13% of the population. That may be well and good, but they commit 53% of the murders. They commit a higher percentage of burglaries and violent crimes, which are things that are going to put them in contact with police officers where they're going to be arrested, okay? So it's not like the police, when they're arresting a suspect, and the suspect is either pulling a gun or a knife on them, they don't go, wait a minute, you're only 13% of the population. Let me check my database to make sure that we haven't gone over 13% this year. It's not how it works, okay? So the whole argument that, well, blacks are only 13% of the population is pointless. All right, so white 238, black 123. So now let's look. People using a gun being shot by police. 126 white, 75 black. Once again, almost twice as many whites as black. And this is an armed perpetrator. Let's take gun out of the mix. Let's look at knife. 88 people. Of those, 48 are white, 8 are black. So, of the 48 people killed by police while waving a knife or attacking the cops with a knife, 48 are white, 8 are black. This whole racist narrative is really falling apart. Oh, here we go. Unarmed. We always hear about, unarmed blacks being shot by the police because they're racist. Just unarmed black man shot down in his prime by racist cops. Well, let's have a look. 35 shot and killed by police who are unarmed. By the way, it's 7% of total shootings. So the majority of the time, when police draw their weapons and shoot someone, they're under threat. Of the unarmed people shot by police, 18 white, 12 black. Let's go to, of the black people killed by police, only 2% of them were unarmed. See? 12 people. That's 2 a month. Now keep in mind, in 6 months, 1.2 million blacks will be arrested by police. And this is 12 people. So that's a 1 in 100,000 ratio there. So if you're unarmed and you have a run-in with the police and you do something sketchy, your chances are 1 in 100,000 of being shot. Okay, so it's very rare. So this whole blacks are being gunned down by racist police is false. It's being said, people still say, hands up, don't shoot. 2 years after Ferguson, people are saying, hands up, don't shoot. Although it's a lie. That never happened. Okay? So as long as these lies are out there and no one's challenging them, more things like this are going to happen. More police are going to be shot. More police are not going to want to go into black neighborhoods because there's no upside to it. All right? If you go in, you're trying to make a difference, you're trying to stop crime, and someone pulls a gun on you or someone pulls a knife on you and you shoot them or you make a mistake and now your life is destroyed and there can be riots, you're not going to go into those neighborhoods. And then what's going to happen? Well, there's going to be more crime in those neighborhoods because police times will slow down, won't they? Response times will slow down. And this is happening in Baltimore. This is happening in Chicago. This is happening in New York. This is happening in inner cities across the country. So please, I'm going to put a link to this. You can look at it. You can send it to anybody you run into on Facebook or Twitter or anywhere where people are propagating this lie that cops are just gunning down blacks. And you can send them this and say, hey, you know what? You go through the numbers, you read the stories, the racist cops shooting down blacks, it's a lie. It's a myth, and it needs to be destroyed for the betterment of our society and the betterment of race relations. Anyway, I'm out of here. I wish you guys the best. Thank you.